Hey everyone, welcome back to another new video. I hope you all are fit and fine. So today I'm going to fix this motherboard, and this is a ProBook 445G 8 laptop motherboard, and it's not turning on. So now I will try to fix this board. So let's try to fix it. Okay, this is a motherboard part number, and this is AMD Ryzen processor. So now I will try to fix this board. So first thing first, I will check main power rail impedance to make sure the main power rail is short or not. So I set my multimeter in diode mode and red probe to ground, and let's check one of these filter capacitor. So as you can see, it's not short, it's okay. And now I will plug it in and I will check the condition of this board. So plugged in, and as you can see here, this white and orange LED is blinking, and now it's solid white color, but it's not turning on. So we already disconnect the CMOS battery, so this board will be automatic turn on as soon as I plugged in. But I will try to turn on from here the power switch in this keyboard. No, it's not turning on, so it's completely dead. It's plugged in again, and as you can see, it's same condition. So now let's check some required voltage like 3 volt, 5 volt, 1.8, 1 volt always. So this one may be 5 volt. Okay, 5 volt is present, and this one maybe 3.3 volt, 3.3 volt also present. And this is a secondary switch here. Let's check here, check other side. There is no voltage, no voltage. So let's check the impedance in secondary side. So okay, it's perfect. This also perfect. So unfortunately, board view or schematic diagram not available for this specific model. So this board will be little bit difficult to fix for me. But I will try my best. So before check anything, I will visual inspection whole motherboard under my microscope. I will try to find something like water damage or any burning parts or something else. So let's check this under my microscope. Because we have a 3.3 volt and 5 volt, always voltage is present in this motherboard. White and orange LED also blinking, and I don't have any schematic or board view for this model, so really it will be little bit difficult to fix for me. Okay, this side is clear, and I just forget to check main power rail voltage. So let's check here. The 19 volt, it's present. Okay, 19 volt is present and it's perfect. So let's check here. This is AC bias. This is the main bias. So let's check the 3.3 volt bias chip, pin number 8. This is pin number 8. Okay, as you can see, there is no voltage in pin number 8. Turn off my power supply. Turn on again. There is no voltage. So let's check this pin. Okay, we found something. I guess something was here, resistor or capacitor. So as you can see and look carefully, this is pin number 8 for this bias chip, and we need a 3.3 volt supply for this bias chip. So this stop here and this line is stop here. So something was here between these two lines, and as you can see here also. So let's check the impedance, or set my multimeter in beep mode to check this one. Nothing, nothing, nothing. Okay, no ground. So let's connect the charger again and check here. As you can see, 3.3 volt. Let's check here. Here also 3.3 volt, but nothing is here. This two line is common, but nothing is here. So now I'm going to solder a resistor here. Then I will check the condition after solder a resistor. So now I will take a resistor from this donor board. Okay. solder this resistor. I hope if everything is okay on this board, after replace this resistor, solder this resistor, this board will be working condition again. So it's done. Let's clean this. And plugged in, and as you can see, it's turning on. Look at my power supply, it's turning on. Let's check the voltage here. We have a 3.3 volt present, pin number 8 and bias chip. This is the main bias. So now I will check the display is okay or not. It's plugged in and it's turning on. It's taking enough amps and we have a display. So successfully fixed this laptop. So thanks everyone for watching this video.